Tempest Productions presents Babywall by Brian Coyle.
I said, really? So am I. What part of Birmingham aren't you from?
There you go.
Tar. This is dire. Funniest man in Britain he's meant to be. The joke's on us, I think.
Big yellow and black.
Do you get it?
Violent crime here.
I could turn it over if you like. Grand Designs will probably be on more for, usually is. Yeah? No?
Drink your tea, it'll get cold.
Hey, I saw Jenny earlier. She was with her new man. I bumped into them at Victoria. He seemed okay, except he supports the arse. So he's obviously not okay underneath it all. Well, he couldn't be, could he?
His name's Mark.
Yeah, Mark, that's it.
He's nice. Makes a change for her, bitch.
Now.
She says he might be the one. She says she's in love.
We should get together. We could take them to that new Vietnamese place up the road.
Even though he supports Arsenal. You go on your own with her and your new mate.
Steph.
What?
What is it?
You know what?
I don't. I can wait. I said I can wait.
I just don't feel like myself, okay?
I can tell.
It's allowed.
I suppose.
It's not illegal.
I guess not.
I are being mugged.
What do you mean?
It's always you. Switch that off, will you? Why don't we just get checked out?
Ah, that's
It's
it.
been over 6 months now. Well, say something.
That Lewis repeat is on at 9. We don't want to miss the start, do we? We haven't been trying that long. We need to be patient.
I don't do patience.
I know you don't.
I'm 36 in 2 weeks.
It's not that old.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
We'll be fine, you'll see. We're going to miss the start. I hate it when we miss the start. You might as well not watch it. We don't need to be checked out. You know that.
No, I don't know.
You do know it. You do.
They say that wanting to be a parent is just your biology kicking in. Right, the urge to procreate. They say that a trigger goes off and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, for a woman, anyway. The dreaded biological clock. It's a load of rubbish, but it sells magazines. Do you think it's a load of rubbish?
Of course it is.
I guess so. We'll be all right. I just need to be patient. I just need to relax a bit. Jill at work, right, she told me she read somewhere that was the secret to relax. Yeah, that old one. It's all psychological, apparently. What does she know about it? I wanted to punch her lights out, bitch. She's probably right, though. That's the annoying thing about it. I just need to take it easy. Relax, be patient.
Okay, is that us done?
Do you think we'll grow old together, Joe?
You what?
Well, it's just a question.
That's a funny question.
Do you?
Dunno.
You see, we assume things will stay the same forever, like us two, but they don't.
Where is this coming from?
It's true.
They stay the same if you don't change them.
Well, that's not how it works, though.
I don't see why not.
Well, the world changes, we change, things just change.
You mean someday we'll be watching TV and a repeat of Lewis won't be on?
I guess so.
I doubt it. I very much doubt it.
Yeah, me too, actually.
That's better.
We could just go along anyway, to be sure.
Don't.
Well, we still haven't had a quote for moving the wall in the spare room yet. Well, we haven't.
Let's wait until it happens first, okay?
If it happens.
What does your man say? Once you make a decision in life, somehow the universe conspires to make it happen.
That wasn't Kierkegaard.
Well, the other one.
It wasn't Schopenhauer either.
Well, whoever it was.
Well, I don't know who that was. I like it, though.
So next time it is, right? You wait and see. It'll happen next time. Or the one after. Soon. Okay? Lewis is just about to start. Perfect timing.
Oh, tea.
Eat and drink, because tomorrow we shall die. Oh, it's a quote. A Danish philosopher.
Cheery stuff.
He's famous for it. So what do you think?
Well, the problem is the joist, Mrs.
No, call me Steph.
Call me Martin, of Muldoon and Daughters. You see, Steph, I can move it. I can move the wall, obviously, that's what I do for a living. That would make the room next door bigger, but how far? That's the question. I'm happy to do it, but would it be worth it? Would it be worth your time and your money?
Muldoon and Daughters?
That's right. Why?
Nothing. No reason. Any extra room next door would be worth it.
It's a joke, by the way. Muldoon and...
I guessed that, Martin.
All right, fine. And remember, this room would be smaller.
Of course.
Your living room.
That's right. We only watch telly in here.
Bloody Kevin MacLeod. I blame all this on him. Him and Sarah Bloody Beanie and all those other lifestyle programmes. They think they can fix anything by just altering their house. They think they can knock down a wall and it'll change their lives forever.
Well, that's quite a theory.
Well, I'm a good builder, but I'm not that good.
I'm not asking you to change our life. Our life is fine.
Good. Glad to hear it. There's too much unhappiness in the world.
Bit of a philosopher yourself.
I can be, when I put my mind to it.
So, how much more room can we have next door?
About a foot, I reckon.
Oh, I mean, that's good. It's better than nothing.
Well, you're moving a wall in here to make your spare room bigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When's it due? You wouldn't be going through all this to make an office a foot bigger. That would be madness.
Well, the thing is...
Actually, my Meg's expecting too.
Oh, good for you.
Our third. We have 2 girls already. Teenagers they are. An act of God, this one. So says Mrs. Muldoon. She's a great believer in fate. And what about you?
It's complicated.
Tell me about it. It's always complicated, always.
Yeah, an extra foot would be really...
We're struggling ourselves for room. When the next one comes along, we're thinking of moving. What I'd really like to do is build my own place, like Grand Designs. I know exactly what I want. Bloody Kevin MacLeod, what does he know anyway? Can see it now. You should move, I think. What you want is a little terraced house further out, a family house.
We like it here. Well, Joe does. I would move in a minute. He's terrified of suburbia. That's the problem. I think it's because it's where he came from. Actually, he doesn't know you're here. Does that shock you?
Should it?
I just thought, if we're not moving, then it needs to be done, whether he likes it or not.
Good for you.
That's the trouble with relationships. It's a constant battle. Sometimes...
Tell me about it. You should live with 3 women. So when's it due then?
Do you want another tea?
I haven't finished this one yet.
Actually, I'm not pregnant yet.
Oh.
That did shock you. It will happen eventually. Probably. Or we think, anyway.
And he doesn't know I'm here.
Well, we're being patient, leaving it to fate like you and Mrs. Muldoon. Trusting in the stars or something. Supposedly. It's well over a year now we've been trying.
Oh.
It's not unusual, I'm not that worried, but at my age it's not ideal.
I'd better finish measuring this.
I wanted us to get checked out, but he doesn't see the point. It'll happen when it happens, he keeps saying.
I've probably got what I need here.
And we wouldn't go down the treatment route. We decided, so we're just waiting.
Where's my... Oh, there it is.
How long did it take you, your first?
Not long.
Joe will kill me, but I don't care. He usually comes round in the end.
Listen, Steph. Perhaps you should wait, see how things turn out.
Don't you want to work? I can get someone else, you know. You're not the only builder in London.
I'll get a quote if that's what you want.
I know what you're thinking.
I doubt it.
Well, I know how it looks. I'm not even sure why I asked you here. I mean, what if it never happens and we've made this room smaller? I know it doesn't make any sense. I've not been feeling myself recently.
You do funny things in your situation.
Sorry?
You do funny things. I lied. It took us nearly 2 years before we had our first.
Shit. I can't imagine.
It's all a blur now. Like a bad dream.
But it happened in the end for you.
Thank God. Meg said it was destiny. Listen, I'll get you a quote. You keep it safe, and when it happens, you give me a call, if you still want to go ahead.
Well, not get it done now then. That'd be mad, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would.
Okay. It's a plan.
So you'll be prepared for when it happens?
Yeah. For when it happens. Yeah. Joe, just come and sit down.
I'm fine.
Just sit down.
Yes. I'll be with you in a minute, okay? Make yourselves at home.
Will you sit down? You're making me feel nervous. I'm bad enough as it is. There.
It was a lunatic asylum, this place, 100 years ago. I looked it up on Wikipedia.
Is that so?
For the deviant, the wretched and the raving mad.
Well, you should fit right in then.
Right, thanks.
I've picked out a colour for the spare room, by the way. I'll show you it when we get back. It's called Moon Waves. Moon Waves 1.
You're pissing me, right?
No, it's gorgeous.
Did I just wake up this morning and you turned into a Stepford wife?
It'll look perfect. And we have the builder's quote, so we're all set.
Steph?
What?
Nothing.
No? Go on.
It's okay.
What is it?
Well, it's just nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Oh, sorry about that. Joe and Stephanie, isn't it? First time?
Yep, that's right.
Good. I'm Kate, and I'm your nurse today. Have you the sample?
Yeah. There.
Thanks. Perfect. Not too difficult, was it?
Well,
It's Dr. Muller you've got today. He's lovely. You're very lucky to have him. He has a very good success rate. Right, I'll just take this then and I'll call you in later, okay?
See? That wasn't so bad. It's not like you've never done it before, is it?
another guy came out at the same time as me. Both of us were standing there holding our bottles, staring at each other. He looked even more embarrassed than I did.
What did you say?
I said,
That cow.
"What's up?"
That bitch who's texted me.
Who?
Jenny, she's a fucking bitch, okay?
Okay, Jenny, why?
She just is. Thinking of you. That's all she said. Why doesn't she just say what she means? Thinking of you, you barren old cow. It's all right for her, bloody madam, with her perfect boyfriend.
He's not perfect. He supports the arse.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Anyway, as long as it happens before her, that's all I care about,
This isn't a competition.
isn't it?
Well, we're here then.
What?
Here, this place.
Yep. Guess we are.
We're really here. Look, the wall. The baby wall. All those perfect little smiling... Is it just in case you think you've ended up in the wrong place? I guess it's like his CV.
They're probably stock photos.
Do you think so?
Not really, no. They're the real deal.
Like the boys from Brazil.
What did you say?
Nothing. It might still happen, you know, if we left it a bit longer.
Leaving it to nature, you mean?
It has been known to work, you know, sometimes. You know it has.
Well, we've given it a chance. We've left it to nature. It's time to move on. I know you're bored, but can we just sit quietly and wait?
Parking here costs a fortune. I need to feed the meter again soon.
Listen, shall we play a game? Right, we both stay quiet, and the loser is the first one to speak.
Very funny.
Ready, steady, go.
Do you remember when we were lying in bed
You
on
lose.
Sunday a while back and you read me that article from the magazine? Do you remember?
Loser. What article?
It was about a woman who'd had 18 cycles of it over 10 years and still no luck.
It's called IVF, Joe. You're allowed to say it.
I thought it was our line in the sand.
Oh, that's what this is about.
I'm just saying,
Your line in the sand.
it might not work, you know. The odds are it won't right away, if ever. The odds are at least 4 to 1, maybe longer.
It'll be different for us.
It's still the odds.
Would you shut up about that? It's not a bloody horse race.
I'm just pointing it out. I mean, he may be good, but...
Don't you think I know what the odds are? Don't you think I lie awake at night thinking about it? Sorry, I'm sorry. We're both uptight. Sometimes I think you're right. I don't feel like myself these days. It's like someone else is mouthing my words for me. I hear them coming out, but it's not me speaking. Maybe I am a Stepford wife.
I'm convinced of it.
Okay then.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
What?
You heard?
We can't do that.
Why? Nobody's forcing us to go through with this. We're entering the dead zone, Joe. You know that, don't you?
No, we're not.
No, I have a bad feeling about it.
Sit down.
No, I try not to, but I do. We better leave before it's too late.
I said sit down. It might be cool to have a little person around who looks a bit like us.
What?
You heard. We'll give it one go. Why not? Palace beat Chelsea last weekend at 4 to 1.
It'll work. I know it. Just wait.
We'll see.
My mum told her best friend at work what we were doing, and she said to my mum it was a sin and we would burn in hell for it. Jesus, what is it with these people? And why don't they just stop taking antibiotics while they're at it? Mum told the pious cow to go fuck herself. She told her she wasn't so pious when she was shagging their manager, and that shut her up. I didn't know she had it in her.
You're a one-off.
We're allowed 2 cycles on the NHS. We might as well.
Let's see how this one goes.
And then we'll have given it a chance, right? And then we can get back to normal.
That would be nice.
Hello again. OK, it's time. Dr. Muller will see you now.
Going to be a 2 up, 2 down for them. Want to change things quickly because the mind's on the skids. So all you fellow rebels, you go out and fuck the system. Sorry I can't be with you, but I've got a mind for kids.
Here you go.
Ah, lovely. It'll be messy.
I know that.
This sledgehammer means business. There's no going back.
I know that too.
Fine. Just so you know. So,
So,
congratulations are in order then?
is it okay? The tea?
It's fine.
Yeah, guess they are.
That's great news, Steph. The world is in order. The music of the heavens is in harmony again. And the other half?
Did you manage to park okay? It can be a nightmare round here.
No problem. Just up the road. Is he happy about the news?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. He knows I'm here, doesn't he? He's not going to burst through the door any minute and accuse me of trashing this flat.
Yeah, very funny.
Well, you say that. I've seen some funny things in my time. Mind you, that would be up there.
What about you then? You a boy or a girl?
Another girl. Little Rosie. She's just like her mother. So they say. I can't see it myself. To me, babies look like babies. They look nothing like us big people, but apparently they do. Her sisters treat her like a doll. Great fun until they get bored.
Little girl?
Yep.
Little fingers?
Yeah.
Have you got a picture on you?
I really should get started.
Sorry, I'll go.
No. Hold on. I've got a few on the phone. Yeah. This is day 2, and this is... You all right?
I'm fine. What is it about them?
Oh, it's biological, nature, David Attenborough and all that.
That's what they say. We eat, we sleep, we make babies, we bring them up and then we die. That can't be all there is to life, can it?
Well, West Ham being promoted, that had some meaning for me anyway.
And there are the consolations of philosophy.
If you say so. Listen, you're fine now, Steph. You made it. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, I made it.
3 daughters. The big man's got it in for me, or someone up there has. That's the thing about life. We all go through our own shit, but come out the other side. It's like a formula. It takes with one hand and gives with the other. God, the universe, or whatever it is.
And are you sure you didn't study philosophy?
Maybe I should have.
The thing is, though, do some people experience more joy and some more pain? I'll leave you to it.
Here we go then.
Just a minute. Stop.
You what?
I said stop.
What is it?
Do you want another tea?
No thanks. What is this?
I've got a free parking ticket here somewhere. You can use it.
I've already paid. I'll use it tomorrow. Well?
I'm not pregnant.
What?
You heard me. I'm not pregnant.
No. You lost it. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't lose it.
I don't understand that.
I'm not fucking pregnant. It's simple.
Oh, right.
You get it now?
I get it.
Good. Right. Well, here we are then.
Yep. Here we are.
Just thought I'd tell you before you started. I don't like lying.
You still want me to go on?
Of course. It's not part of our contract that I'm pregnant. It doesn't say anywhere, must be with child, unless I missed that bit.
No, it doesn't say that.
Don't you want to know what happened? It's not really any of your business.
No, it's not my business.
Well, nothing happened if you want to know. Leaving it to nature didn't work. Don't let me stop you, by the way. I'm going to enjoy this.
If you're sure.
Of course I'm sure. As I was saying, nature didn't work, so we started some treatment. We had one cycle and then another, but it's the law of averages, you see. It's the odds. It doesn't happen just like that. He knows that. It was him who kept going on about it.
I might have another tea, if that's okay with you.
You have to give it a chance. Have several cycles. You have to shorten the odds.
He doesn't know I'm here.
He does. Of course he does. Okay, he doesn't.
I thought so. I'll clear up here. There's no harm done.
We have an agreement.
Really? I've seen it all now.
Well, if you won't do it, I will. Give me that.
What the?
He'll have to carry on then.
Put it down! That's better.
He always wants the easy way out.
And you reckon he would carry on if you got this done?
He might. He might. Okay, I know it's mad.
It's not mad.
I have all the colours picked out, you see, and all the bits and pieces. I know exactly what it's going to look like. I can see it. The cot there, toys over there. I know you're right. It's just...
She was awake half the night last night. Her mother is very good with her. She knows what to do. She just knows. Little Rosie. Oh. She's something else. She's so beautiful. Listen, forget that tea.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing my job, as per our contract. I'm a builder, and I'm just doing my job. Unless you tell me to stop.
No. You go ahead.
Stand back.
Do it. Again?
Hello to you. Very good afternoon.
And what colour would you say her jacket was?
Unfortunately grey out there for
It's
many of
peach,
us
I
today.
think.
This is the earlier
It's coral.
satellite picture
Is it?
of the cloud
I think it's more
concentration
peach.
It's coral.
in Wales.
I think so.
As the opposite end of the country here too.
He's
is
finally
the
gone
cloud
then, the
that's
builder.
speckled
Yep,
cloud
he's
across
gone.
the North
Thought he was moving in here for a while.
Well, there was a lot to do.
There was a lot to do.
The afternoon wears on, sandwiched in between.
Looks nice though.
Well, some stunning
Just what we needed.
sunshine across
A
much of
bigger
southern
office.
Scotland, Northern England and North Wales. Here
I think you're right,
feeling
maybe it is
a
coral.
little better, I size of 13 or 14 through the afternoon. The rest of us
Palace are
caught up
away
with
to
the fashion
Newcastle
day
next
ahead of
Saturday. I
Bow
was
and
thinking I
Cruise.
could go.
A soggy start.
For a change, go up on Friday and come back Saturday.
Okay,
Okay,
if you want to. And go up Friday and come back Saturday.
that's the plan.
Start my new cycle next week.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, number 4. How could I forget?
You carry on now.
No, it's all right. I'll cancel it.
No, don't do that. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I don't want you going through it on your own.
Well, okay. Thanks.
Well, if you are okay on your own,
I said I was.
just this time.
A one-off.
That's right. After all, I'm surplus to requirements once I've done my stuff. Tell you what, I'll think about it. We have a new woman at work. Did I tell you about her? Amy's her name. Frighteningly efficient she is. She makes me look like an amateur.
It's not easy.
What isn't?
This. It's not easy.
No, it's not. It used to be simple.
What did?
Our life, Steph, it used to be simple.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Today, just
I think I will go up
to
next
add
Friday,
outbreaks
if that's
in the
okay with you.
southeast.
It's just for one night.
But no
Fine,
extreme
go ahead.
showers and longer downpours continue
It's
through
no
the
problem. You do
Northern
whatever you
Ireland,
want, Joe.
Scotland, here
After
comes
all,
gale
I
force
enjoy having all these
winds,
hormones pumped into me.
touch
It's
calm.
fun.
And tonight, as temperatures
Steph.
rise,
And I always enjoy that needle being inserted through my... to collect eggs. That's great fun.
I won't go then.
And I can't wait to be lying with my legs in stirrups, staring at the ceiling, waiting for the embryos to be shoved into my womb. It's really no
I
problem.
said I won't go.
And of course I especially enjoy waiting to find out if it worked. That's always the best fun. No, you go ahead. I prefer to be on my own.
Sit down, Steph. They could do with a win, Palace. It's been a tough season. I mean, they'll be okay. It's often like that during a season, isn't it? Ups and downs. The thing with football is you need to adapt. You have to make the best of what you got. So you play in the style that suits the players. If you try and shoehorn them into positions they don't like, it doesn't work.
Are you going to be relegated then?
No, that's my point. Palace are never going to be Man United, but they get by. You need to play to your strengths, even if you have to sacrifice some things, you know. Just have to do it. To keep afloat, to keep going. You can't have everything, so you just have to make the best of what you've got.
That's what you think?
Yes, it is.
I was in the park the other day, sitting on a bench, and a little girl kept looking at me. She was playing with some stones. She was piling them up and then knocking them down. And her mother was leaving her to it. She was dealing with her screaming baby. Poor thing. She didn't even have a coat on, but she seemed okay. And then after a while she started to bring them over to me and sit them by my feet. She brought one over, she smiled, and then she'd bring another one over. It's into a neat little pile. And her mother told her to stop bothering me, but she wasn't bothering me. We were both fine. Most of the time we sleepwalk through life. We're going off to work and then back again, doing this, doing that, filling up our time. But right there, at that moment, I was awake. We were looking at each other and smiling, and I was fully awake. Kierkegaard says the most important thing you can be is true to yourself. Every moment of every hour of every day. But what if you can't? If it's not your fault, but you can't?
Don't.
What?
I've had enough from that miserable sod. Steph, I'm worried about you. You're not sleeping.
I do. Sometimes.
We never have any fun anymore.
Fun.
It's like we're wading through shit and we can't see the other side. When will it end? Will it ever end?
When it finally works, it will make it even more worthwhile. Can't you see that? You wait. Just wait.
I'm cancelling going to that match.
You don't need to. It's only one night.
I think I do.
Okay then. Thanks. And come to bed.
I will. Soon.
Amy, is it?
Sorry?
She good looking then?
Not really.
Oh yeah.
I'm staying up. You go. I won't be long. See ya. Fuck it. Hi. I just called for a chat. You don't mind? Cool. Yeah, it's nice to hear a friendly voice. Really nice.
In Babywall by Brian Coyle, Steph was played by Kelda Holmes, Joe by Niall Ashdown, Martin by Mark Lingwood, and Trish Hitchcock was Kate. Additional music by Poppy and Florrie Humphreys. Directed by Mark Lingwood. Babywall was brought to you by Tempest Productions.